Okay, hi. Well, this is, I think, video number 7 or so. Yeah, I think. I've been out of commission for a while. Haven't had the strength to do very much at all. I did feel awesome, just great. I want to say last week, probably about Monday or Tuesday, I felt pretty good. I even took a new photo of myself. I was able to get up and put on my makeup and do my hair, and I went to the doctor. I had two good days, and actually I'd say 1.5, because by half of the second day I started feeling really bad. So I went to the doctor, got on a new medication, and I decided, well, you know, I can go pay for this one this month, and next month I'll just have the Medicaid program pay for that medication. You know, I have to juggle my medicines around. Well, go to pick up my medicine, and I get told that the cash price for my medication is $3,600. Yeah. Excuse me? How much? Don't think so. Well, come to find out, my medication cost $1,800 an injection, and I have to take one injection every other week. So I have to wait till the 1st to get my medication. Okay. Well, if by chance my insurance will not pay for this medication, I did find a patient assistance program through the makers of this particular medication, who are willing to send me this medication for free for 1 whole year, provided my insurance does not pay for it. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, and maybe, hopefully, the insurance will pay. And if it don't, well, then I'll just do the patient assistance thing. Yeah. Well, as most of you know, I have not been doing very well. My face, of course, is swollen again. It was down a little, that's why I took that new photograph. I was kind of proud of that. But I am actually going to have to send one of my children off to my brother's home. He doesn't have any children of his own, and I raised him, so I know my morals will be instilled in him anyways, without my son knowing. But he's had to deal with a lot, having to deal with me being sick and things, and we tried the homeschool thing, which works out, but you know, sometimes during the day I'm just not able to help him with his schoolwork if he is confused or doesn't understand something, so that aggravates him. So like I said, we're gonna try this chance and see if sending him to stay with his uncle for a little while won't give us all a break. You know, I've said before that this disease not only affects the person who's affected by it, but it also affects the family. And in my case right now, it's really affecting my 14-year-old. And it's amazing when you have a grown woman come into your home, and your daughter's very proud of her cleaning her own room, and you take them in there, and you have this grown woman say, "Well, honey, who cleaned up your room? Who did your bed?" And you have an 8-year-old say, "I did." And you go in there, and her room is squared away the way it should be. Everything's perfect. Nothing's moved out of place. The bed is made to a T. And this is an 8-year-old. That's when it hits you. She's growing up too fast. She's having to do things that 8-year-old children don't normally have to worry about. Yeah, they'll go in, they'll make their beds, but it'll be messy. Or, it won't be as perfect. It won't be this, it won't be that. Then, of course, mommy and daddy have to come in and redo it. But this child has everything perfect. Just perfect. And most of y'all are probably thinking, well, that shouldn't concern you, but, it really does. Because I don't want my daughter to forget how to be a child. I didn't have a childhood due to other reasons beyond my control. But if I can control the fact that my child is going to learn to be a child and going to be able to remember a happy childhood, then I should try my hardest to provide that for her. And if I have to provide it for my son, that it means me having to send him off to his uncle's house, then as much as it's going to affect me, as much as it's going to hurt me, and if that's what's best for him, then that's what I'll do. I'm not going to be selfish. Right now he has all the means in the world to give him what he needs and what he wants. And those are the things that I don't have. So, back onto these medication prices. I've mentioned before also, what are these older people, older generations, the elderly going to do? I'm not the only one. It's not like this affects only young people. Or, people from age 30, on up, or 20 to 35, or 20 to 40. Those people in their 60s and 70s that suffer from this as well. What are they doing? Medicare prices have jumped. You get on disability, and then 2 years later they put you on Medicare. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but yet they're charging you $100 a month to be on Medicare. Plus, you got to find some sort of prescription coverage. You got to pay for that. And if you have a copay, you have to pay for your copay. How are they supposed to survive on just a fixed income? How are they supposed to do that? Before, families were left with homes afterwards, after their elderly parents moved. Now they're doing this reverse mortgage thing. Okay, the reverse mortgage thing is all fine and dandy, but once they pass away, what happens? Let's say your mother does a reverse mortgage for 2 months. Say they send her $600 each month. She just sold her house to the government for $1,200. Where's the justice in that? All because they're trying to survive. And the kids are left with what? Nothing? No old home place to remember or to pass on to another family member that may be in dire need of a home? Is the government thinking about any of this? My grandparents never had to pay a copay for their medications. This month they're having to pay $6 for each medicine. You know, $6 may not seem much to some people, but to them it is. Well, I'll let you go for now. I'm really very tired right now, so I will see you guys tomorrow.